Stephen A. Smith didn't mince words when he broke down Clayton Kershaw's retirement, and the truth is far less sentimental than the Dodgers want you to believe. This wasn't a legend choosing a graceful exit on his own terms. It was a front office decision wrapped in dignity. Injury history, payroll math, and the cold reality of an 89.8 miles per hour fastball made the outcome inevitable. The greatest pitcher in Dodgers history since Koufax didn't ride into the sunset, he was quietly shown the door, and the numbers explain exactly why it happened now. This wasn't about respect or legacy. It was about competitive efficiency in a championship window that doesn't tolerate uncertainty, nostalgia, or declining reliability. Kershaw's 2024 season ended after just 7 starts, a 4.50 ERA over 30 innings, before shoulder inflammation shut him down in May, never to return. That stat alone forced the Dodgers' hand. 7 starts in a season where durability was already a concern isn't bad luck, it's confirmation. His four-seam fastball averaged 89.8 miles per hour, nearly 2 full ticks down from 2023, and nowhere near the velocity that once powered 3 Cy Young Awards and an MVP. As that velocity disappeared, everything else unraveled. His slider lost its late, violent break. Hitters stopped chasing below the zone. Contact quality spiked. Pitches that once produced weak fly balls or routine grounders were now driven into gaps or over the wall. Kershaw no longer had margin for error, and elite lineups exploit pitchers who live without it. The Dodgers still won 102 games and another NL West title in 2024, but they did it without Kershaw. The rotation leaned on Tyler Glasnow's elite swing and miss stuff, Gavin Stone's unexpected emergence, and Bobby Miller's high-variance arm. The front office watched the team survive, then thrive, without its franchise icon taking the ball every 5th day. That's when Andrew Friedman's calculus became unavoidable. Kershaw's $10 million salary, reasonable in isolation, became inefficient once luxury tax penalties pushed its real cost far higher for a repeat CBT offender operating deep into penalty tiers. That money could be redirected toward innings reliability, bullpen depth, or a back-end starter who could actually give the team 25 to 30 starts without constant medical monitoring. The business data reinforced the baseball reality. Kershaw's starts no longer produced massive local TV rating spikes. Merchandise sales had slipped behind Mookie Betts and Shohei Ohtani. The Dodgers had successfully diversified their star power to the point where even a first-ballot Hall of Famer was no longer essential to revenue, attendance, or relevance. Stephen A. Smith focused on this exact tension. The Dodgers don't publicly force exits. They engineer environments where retirement becomes the only dignified option. Framed as a personal decision, Kershaw preserved his legacy while sparing the organization an awkward non-tender bullpen demotion or prolonged decline that would damage both sides. Medically, the outlook was grim. Back surgery, elbow inflammation, SI joint dysfunction, and now shoulder problems formed a clear and accelerating trajectory. At 36, with nearly 2,900 professional innings on his arm, internal projections almost certainly showed limited availability and elevated injury risk. That isn't a $10 million investment. It's nostalgia disguised as loyalty. The timing matters because today's Dodgers operate under far harsher constraints than when Kershaw signed his extensions. The luxury tax is no longer symbolic. It's punitive. With Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman anchoring the payroll, even marginal inefficiencies carry massive downstream consequences that affect roster depth, trade flexibility, and in-season adjustments. Kershaw's limited innings in 2024 forced bullpen games and replacement starts that quietly cost wins. Those games don't feel dramatic in April or May, but they compound. In a division tightening every year, those margins matter. The NL West is no longer guaranteed. San Diego and Arizona are legitimate threats, and postseason seeding hinges on small edges accumulated over 162 games. The sport itself has moved on. Average fastball velocity now exceeds 94 miles per hour. Kershaw ranked near the bottom among starting pitchers. The pitch clock stripped away his deliberate rhythm, increased walk rates, and eroded command in high-leverage situations. His entire approach was built on tempo control and precision, and the modern rule set actively worked against that skill profile. This wasn't just decline, it was incompatibility with the modern game. Statistically, Kershaw belongs among the greats, a 2.48 ERA, 162 ERA+, and more than 75 WAR. The natural Dodgers comparison is Sandy Koufax, but their exits couldn't be more different. Koufax retired at the absolute peak of his powers. Kershaw declined visibly, publicly, and unavoidably. Compared to contemporaries like Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer, the difference was durability and velocity retention. Kershaw's back surgery accelerated a physical unraveling his body never escaped, while others maintained enough velocity to adapt. His postseason record complicates but does not erase his legacy. A 4.43 playoff ERA contrasts sharply with regular season dominance. It won't keep him out of Cooperstown, but it will always be part of the debate. The loyalty question lingers. Kershaw left significant money on the table to stay in Los Angeles. When decline arrived, the response was efficient, not reciprocal. Andrew Friedman's tenure is defined by ruthless optimization. Sentimentality isn't a variable in his decision-making process. Projection systems, medical forecasts, and payroll math all likely pointed to the same conclusion. Kershaw's expected value in 2025 was minimal or negative. Viewership trends, roster development priorities, and luxury tax strategy aligned. Even clubhouse leadership, real and respected as it was, couldn't justify occupying a rotation spot that might cost wins over a full season. Kershaw's exit forces action. Glasnow's health, Yamamoto's adjustment curve, Stone's regression risk, and Miller's inconsistency leave real uncertainty. The Dodgers will pursue another starter, but every addition carries enormous tax consequences. Winning the division matters more than ever. A first-round bye dramatically alters championship odds. Reliable innings, not nostalgia, are the currency of October success. Kershaw's Hall of Fame case is secure. His post-career future remains wide open. But the precedent is unmistakable. Clayton Kershaw's retirement exposes the defining truth of modern baseball. Loyalty lasts only until it conflicts with winning. The Dodgers didn't fire him, but they made continuation impossible. Stephen A. Smith was right to frame it this way. This was a forced exit shaped by physical decline, analytical projection, and financial reality. Organizationally, it was correct. Humanly, it was cold. Kershaw leaves as a legend, defined by dominance, not diminished by decline. But the way it ended shows what elite franchises value most in 2025. Efficiency over emotion, probability over gratitude. That's the cost of championships, and Clayton Kershaw paid it.